Greetings and felicitations, YouTube. Y'all the Appian way here with some more Dr. Appius. Let's go ahead and put this into slow motion. This replay was sent to me by DGaame, playing as Achilles of Phthia. He's playing against another member of my channel, Scorpion, who's playing as Sparta. They told me that this was the 4400 rules, and while that is true, I have a rules breach. Scorpion, you cheater, you liar, you jerk. You brought 4 armored spearmen. You brought 4 armored spearmen. That is a breach of 80 points out of the 4,400 that you were allowed. Yeah, these units cost 1,120, so bringing 4 of them actually brings you over the heavy weight cap of 440. And honestly, I don't blame them. Sparta, there aren't. This is the cheapest heavy infantry option for Sparta. So for Sparta, you can only bring a max of 3 heavy infantry units. This is just something that really hurts the Spartan roster. They have really good medium and light infantry options though as an exchange, but it looks like you didn't bring too many of those. You only brought 2 of the light spear runners. You only brought 2 axemen. Both with 1 XP chevron. I would have ditched the axemen completely in favor of Laconian swords or hillmen. I would have brought another light spear runner. We have a renowned armored slinger and 2 regular renowned slingers. I probably would have ditched those completely. 2 heavy chariots, good choice. And this is bold, very bold. A fighter vanquisher on foot. And Scorpion, you knew you were facing Phthia, so you knew there was a chance you were going to be looking Achilles straight down the gullet. A fighter vanquisher, his job is to kill heroes. You're hoping that your Phthian enemy doesn't bring the one hero that'll really stomp you. All right, that's a questionable choice. Let's go and look at the Phthian roster here, the Phthian army. 2 young spears and 2 chariots, medium chariots with 2 XP chevrons apiece. I'm going to come back here in a second. We've got 2 Aeginian runners in the deep backfield. We've got Mud. We have 2 spear-fighting Myrmidons. We've got 4 4 heavy swordsmen. And we have, of course, Scorpion. What did we do? He brought Achilles on foot. That's a problem. It's a problem. Okay, so right off the bat, the first thing we can say about this army build is that if you're going to support your chariots with young spears, you could... this is 720 funds of young spears right here. Ditch both of those. Knock off this, what is this? 120 points worth of experience that you just dropped onto these chariots, and just upgrade both of these to heavy chariots. You're not wrong in that the strength of the Spartan roster is melee, is medium infantry and light infantry, and regular chariots are going to be perfect for that. This is your best tool for fighting those light spear runners, but you don't know where they are. That's always a challenge. Good thing chariots are fast though. But your opponent picked 2 reinforced chariots. This will kill your chariots while running over the young spears like they are not even there. Let's go ahead into this battle. This is a beautiful position for Sparta to defend. He can just, he can post up right here with these armored spearmen and shoot at you with slingers for days. And he can also, and I like this, this is kind of what he's done. You cannot see these light spear runners in Teenage Mutant Spartan Ninja formation. You can't see them here, but he's made it look like his left flank is exposed to counterattack, and then he's going to pounce on you with light spear runners. So you're moving up through the trees, you're avoiding your mud, you've got your chariots out here, you got your young spears over here supporting them. Yeah, you see the heavy chariots coming your way. There's also an axeman coming your way. I would start moving over to the other flank. Honestly, I would. Like, just get those chariots out of there. Maybe you're going to use your young spears as a speed bump, but get them out of there. Since you don't have heavy chariots, yeah, it looks like you're falling back. Falling back is a good option. Get these guys over here with the rest of your army. He's going to beat you up on this flank for sure. Let's speed things up while units get into position. Yeah, those chariots are coming. They can see the young spears. Looks like your medium chariots are heading towards the mud. Bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. Okay, good. You're avoiding the mud. Alright, lines are starting to get drawn here. Sparta has... Yeah, he's made it look like his flank is open. We'll see if he takes the bait.
Your hero is under attack.
And this is actually a really good angle for the renowned armored slingers shooting into the flank of this heavy swordsman. I'm going to pause it right here. The shield block chance for a missile unit, it doesn't matter what hand the shield is in, though they carry them in the left hand. The block chance is a 45-degree cone. Like, it's a 90-degree cone, but it's 45 degrees from center. So, if, say, these renowned slingers up here were to shoot at this armored swordsman, the heavy swordsman would benefit from their 65% missile block chance. But these guys are shooting into the flank of the heavy swordsman, so there is no missile block chance against these renowned armored slingers, so that damage is all going to translate. That's all going to get through there, which is interesting. And oh no. I mean, I understand putting the young spears in here to slow down the reinforced chariots, but you do not want your chariots over here, buddy. He's also got slingers here. He's got axemen here. You're bringing in the spear-fighting myrmidons, but you're going to lose this. Oh, God. Oh, those young spears. Oh, no. Like, they did take damage. Yes, the young spears did deal damage, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Oh, man, the javelins from the myrmidons are really coming through. Where'd the young spears go?
Your warriors have spotted hidden.
Oh, they are just done. They don't even get a unit card anymore. They're just out of here. Deleted. Man, okay, having the spear-fighting myrmidons out here really helped you out, but your chariots are really hurting now. The axemen are in here. There's slinger rounds coming in. I think oh gosh, you almost got this. The spear-fighting myrmidons were a big assistance here, but you needed your chariot somewhere else, or you need to bring Achilles over here. He's also supporting now with an armored spearman. You've got to get your forces out of there. You've done amazing work against this axeman with your chariots, against this reinforced chariot with your myrmidons. Your myrmidons are looking really healthy, but 15 kills, 17 kills. You've earned plenty of XP on these chariots, but so is he. I don't like how this went. I think ultimately he got the better of this trade because he still has a very healthy reinforced chariot. And okay, so you did try to come up here to outflank. He did post up a armored spearman to stop you, but here comes the ambush of the light spear runners. That's going to stop the Aeginian runners. If you had your chariots over here to begin with, like, if you had just moved your chariots over here after seeing his heavy chariots over there, you would now be in a position to literally blast through these light spear runners, blast through the renowned armored slingers, get into here, and then rear charge like this axeman or these armored spearmen. You're going to win this. Oh god, your heavy sword's going to take a ton of damage from the slinger. And yep, Scorpion, you just got owned. Your hero's gone. There's no comeback from this. Even with the slingers like trying to help out. Yeah, Achilles is going to win that. Yeah, you've already gotten... Your Aeginian runners are pretty much done. This flank you're going to lose. You lost that flank. I mean, you still have your spear-fighting myrmidons out here, but he's got his reinforced chariots back. He's got that chariot back. You've lost your other medium. Good, good, good. You are charging through the center. Let's see how much work... I mean, unfortunately, these are medium weight light infantry, but at least you have them not shooting right now by attacking them. And this,
You have lost
yeah, you lost your other chariot. That's what that was. Unless it was the myrmidons. No, that was a chariot. So you got to pull through this, deal a little bit of damage. Yeah, their health is already dwindling. Yeah, it's just not great. Not great. Can these chariots do anything else? 18 kills. Can we get a hold of this other renowned slinger? I mean, they'll beat him. Oh, the slings just killed chariot. Those bullets. Okay, we got into the next, but they're about to shatter. Yep, they broke and they're done. Shattered. Didn't deal enough damage. That is a very lonely Aeginian runner. We lost the spear-fighting myrmidon that was over here. You're chasing down the fighter vanquisher hero. Are you berserked? No, you should be supporting your infantry. Your infantry won their fight. Here comes the heavy chariot, though, to turn that win against you. This is good. You need to collapse on top of this reinforced chariot, take it out of the fight. Oh man, your myrmidons just got rear charged. And it looks like you just activated your Aristea. This will at least give you more stamina to catch and kill the enemy hero. Is that it? Yeah, you got him. Okay, the Chariot's pulled right through the spear-fighting Myrmidons. Axemen aren't going to make a difference. Axemen are shattered. You can probably win this fight against the Armored Spearmen. Your swords, though, you need to keep these guys healthy. This is all you have left. So that means you're going to have to engage Armored Spearmen, Light Spear Runners, and yeah, you got a hold of his chariots with your Armored Swordsmen, or he charged them. Let's see how this turns out. Those chariots do take a ton of damage when they're in a fight for a prolonged amount of time. There goes another chariot. There's only 6 models left. They're wavering. You're winning this. Yeah, you got him. You got him. Good job. Good job. Looks like you're flanking around with Achilles to get into the side of the spot. Ooh, good job activating the Terrify on that Light Spear Runner. That's going to break them. And then you just need to get into the... you got Blood of Heracles and Cleave activated. This is good. This is good. You need to... The big challenge, though, is actually going to be the Armored Spearmen at this stage. The Renowned Slingers are now in here because they're out of ammo. This heavy sword took a ton of damage from that. Your spearfighting Myrmidons beat the Armored Swordsmen. You need to get them over here to stop this Armored Spearman. There's an Axeman regrouping over here. You've activated Berserk. Well, it did work. Oh, they're wavering, though. They're not broken. So, Ares' Rage does make him cause fear, but it also makes him Berserk. 150% weapon damage bonus is also really, really nice. But you can't control who he's attacking, right? You need him to be attacking the Armored Spearmen. Oh, wait, they're chasing you, so maybe you can. Is your spear-fighting Myrmidon coming over here? Yeah, they have an order to attack this, but the heavy swordsmen are going to break before it's useful. Oh, all of your infantry's gone. That's it. GG. Well done, Scorpion. You pulled it off. This is just gonna be a slog now until we can kill off all the unbreakable units. I mean, actually, we're not shattered yet, but there's not enough health on these heavy swordsmen to make a real difference in the battle. And we've got a broken reinforced chariot coming back to the battle. The smart thing for this broken unit to do is going to be to chase off. This is like, I love this bug. This is a broken chariot. Look at it attack this routing heavy swordsman. It's the right target for your chariots. And then they shatter. It's a broken sword and they shatter from attacking it. What? Okay, alright, sure. Sure. So now just pretty much we get a glorious last stand with Achilles. Oh, Achilles has shattered an armored spearman. We got back one of the heavy swords. Okay, but this armored spearman that's in here is way too healthy. You shattered the light spear runner. We're still out of control. We got Blood of Heracles activated. Still losing a lot of health. If you could get rid of this armored spearman, though, you're set. Oh, he's attacking slingers. All right. I mean, I guess. Sure. You're desperately trying to get your infantry in here. Okay, you're no longer out of control. So you're pulling out of the fight. I think he should have stayed there. Oh, we're activating... I think he meant to use that Terrify on the armored spearmen. Well, no, maybe not. Their morale is at 49. That did break the light spear runners, though. The armored spearman is the real problem for you right now. But I'm pretty sure that's it for this battle. Man, if you just had the tools that you had brought, if you just had them in better engagements, you would have won this. If your medium chariots had been where the light spear runners were, granted, you couldn't have known where they were until the last second, but if you just kept them away from the heavy chariots, if you had used your heavy infantry to fight his heavy chariots, granted, he probably wasn't going to give you that opportunity. If you had had your young spears to attack the slingers, they probably wouldn't have won, but they would have shut up the slingers for the entire battle. Ooh, you're also getting shot at. Light spear runners came back, huh? I don't know. It's a lot of what ifs, but those are. It's about target prioritization, knowing what the risk is. There's a way to see if you don't know. Here, let me pause it real quick. If you can actually activate this unit threat level. It doesn't work in a replay, but if you hold down spacebar, you can see the threat level of a unit. Okay. And it'll display over the top of the unit, right? It'll be like right now, your biggest threat is, in this battle, it would, right at this stage, it would absolutely be this heavy armored spearman unit. You'd see a red triangle above their banner. Whereas these routing slingers, they'd get like a green triangle because there isn't a big threat with that unit. It's unreliable at best, but it gives you an idea. I'm going to go ahead and load into a battle and show you that threat display in just one moment after this battle. So yes, here's the end results. Really good job with this spear fighting Myrmidon with 136 kills. Heavy swords, I wish they could have been of more help against his reinforced chariots. I wish he had heavy chariots to help you also with those reinforced chariots, and the slingers and the Myrmidons, all of the, not the Myrmidons, the light spear runners. Achilles worked out for you this time. You can save some money by going down to a cheaper hero, but Achilles is a very valid pick, I'd say. So yeah, there isn't a lot I would change about what you spent. Just dropping the young spears based on how you use them, or on, it was more to do with how you use the tools that you brought that made the big difference. So let me show you about threat display. Okay, so I lied. That threat display actually doesn't work in multiplayer battles by the looks of things. I think it's just specific to campaign, so you can ignore me about that threat display function. I know I've seen it used before. I just couldn't get it to recreate itself when I just tried a few seconds ago. So instead, let's just take a look at your army and talk about the big things that I would change. So how much did that XP cost you? 750 to 813. That's 126 funds right there. To get you to 140, and then if you take out the two young spears, you have 860. And yeah, that means you had 2360 before chariots. There you go. 2 reinforced chariots, 160 funds remaining. Let me show you another build I like using for Phthia, because you gotta love it when you can follow the rules and have it be a perfect spend. So I take out one of the heavy chariots, which is already a little gutsy, but follow me through on this. I'm keeping the 4 heavy swordsmen and the 2 Aeginian runners. I am adding a Myrmidon swordsman. I am adding an archer skirmisher on the light archer chariot. And then I am adding a light swordsman to support the 2 Aeginian runners. Perfect spend. It's a so-so army. It's not great, but you have to love it when the math works out so perfectly like that, don't you? I do. Anyway, I hope you guys found this useful and valuable. If you want to participate in this, I advise you to come join Death's Discord server. There's a link to it down in the description. It's the Total War Troy multiplayer server that we have set up so that we can, find games and everything. You can also submit replays to me there. If you submit a replay there, just state that what kind of funds you were using, and tell me if there were any special rules that you were using as well when you did the battle. And I'll take a look at your replay and I'll try and give you advice. There's a caveat. The caveat is there's going to be a new version of the game next Friday, okay? So the information I'm giving you right now with very detailed numbers and statistics and spend, that could all be changed in a week, because there's going to be a patch and it's going to change the way multiplayer works, and it's also going to bug all of your replays. So all of the replays that you've been making since about early December, late November, all of those replays are about to be bugged and will no longer work anymore. Because when they change the version of the game, the replays don't work anymore. They do weird stuff instead of the stuff that you thought they were going to do. Okay, so just be aware of that. Your replays are only going to be good for so long, and that also means my advice is going to be predicated on the current version of the game as well. Anyway, that's it. Ta-ta. I love you all. I'll see you guys in the next video.